Am I audible? Please respond. Hello. Am I audible? Okay, not audible now. Just a minute, please wait. Hello. 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 Yeah, now it is audible, I guess. Yeah, sorry for the delay. Okay, not. Just a minute. Okay, so let's continue. So for the new people, this is a course for the upcoming UPSC CSAT prelims, UPSC CSAT exam, the CSAT section, and for other exams also this is useful. And also you can find more contents for aptitude in our mobile application Christy's classes. The flashcards for UPSC CSAT and other courses for other exams are also available in the app. So, and also if you want free resources for aptitude section or CSAT section, you can check out our resources in the website christyvarghese.in, in the Telegram channel, WhatsApp group, and mobile application Christy's classes. The link is there in the description of the video, or you can scan these QR codes so that you can access these free resources. And check out our other playlists in this channel for further learning of aptitude topics. So this is a complete schedule of this course: 40 topics covering all topics, 40 lectures covering all topics of UPSC CSAT, but these topics are there for most of the other competitive exams also. That way this course is useful for those exams also. So today we are discussing miscellaneous monetary problems. The questions were profit loss discount, simple interest, compound interest was already discussed in the last class. Today we are discussing miscellaneous questions only. So for miscellaneous questions, these shortcut approaches are very important. If you are only looking for only using mathematical direct method, that will be very time consuming. In mathematical direct method, you are using the formula or equation and then solving it. But that is very time consuming. So most of the question you can do with alternate methods in this chapter especially. So I will show you that. So today's chapter, there is no much theory to explain, unlike other monetary problem chapter. In profit loss discount, we have discussed about the logical approach of profit loss discount. In simple interest, compound interest also we did how to logically understand simple interest, compound interest. But here we get practice through the questions. That way itself we can learn the theory of this chapter. So I will start with this question, a wonderful question asked in UPSC CSAT 2022 exam. So make a try, all of you. 1.5 minutes you can use to try. Yeah, I know that is not enough, but as this is a 30-minute session, I am limiting it to 1.5 minutes. Please try. And one more thing, many of you suggested that as your exam is soon approaching, in between the video, when the ads are shown, you are not able to like try the question, or in between there is a delay occurring. So we have taken care of it by completely removing the ads. Or this playlist will be will not be monetized till your upcoming exam. So that way there won't be any ads or there won't be any interruption when you are watching this video. So as I have told before, I want to help you out maximum through this initiative. That is why this initiative is now like literally completely a free initiative. Without any ads, you will be able to see this playlist. So yeah, do let me know whether still there is ads shown, those of you are watching live, because I am also trying out those settings. I'm not very clear about the settings, whether the ads is completely removed or whether there is any ads in between. Do let me know those after watching this lecture completely. Okay, so try this question. Okay, so due to lack of time, I will start explaining. Have you all gone through the question? I know it is like it will take 1 minute to read the question properly itself. But as I told, I want you to try 6 questions today, minimum 6 questions. So that is why I cannot give you more time. So those of you watching the recording, you can pause the video and try questions more. Others, listen now for the time being. Some of you got option D. Let's see. A bill for rupees 1840 is paid in denominations 50 rupee, 20 rupee and 10 rupee note. So you can practically think these kinds of situation, be the protagonist in the story. You are the hero in the story and you are going to a shop and you have to pay a bill of 1840 rupees. And you have 3 type of denominations in your wallet, 50 rupee, 20 rupee, 10 rupee. And altogether 50 notes are there. So in the beginning we don't know how many 50 rupee note, how many 20 rupee note, how many 10 rupee note. But we know that altogether 50 rupee note. That have many permutation combination. Na? Among the many permutation combination, they have mentioned about 3 permutation combination. In that case, whether you will be able to pay this 1840 rupees or not, that is what the question is asking. So let's see. First statement, 25 notes of 50 rupees. 25 notes of 50 rupees means, as I told you, think in practically you are in the shop and you are about to pay 1840 rupees. 25 notes of 50 rupee means 25 into 50. Yeah, in speed math, 25 into 50 can be done super fast. If you are doing like 25 into 100 is 2500. So 25 into 50 will be half of 2500. 2500 half. 2400 half is 1200. So 2500 half is 1250. So some speed maths will help you to do the questions faster. So 1250 is the amount of money due to this 25 notes. Now the remaining means total 50 notes. So 25 notes done means remaining will be how many? 25 notes. That 25 notes in 20 rupee and 10 rupee means, again that also have many permutation combination. Na? Like all 25 20 rupee and 0 10 rupee. Or all 25 10 rupee and 0 20 rupee. Or half 20 rupee, half 10 rupee. Or 120 rupee remaining 10 rupee. So that have many possibility. Then how you will decide? That is where you have to smartly do the question. A logical approach will help you. Mathematical approach will be very difficult. Like let x be the number of 20 rupee notes. Then 25 minus x is the 10 rupee notes. That way you can do, but that will be very time consuming. In the end, you have to again trial and error for that. So the better way is logically think it. Iteration technique, this is called iteration technique. Think what if all are 20 rupees, remaining 25 notes. If all of them are 20 rupees, 25 into 20, how many rupees? 25 into 10 is 250. 25 into 20 is 500. 500 rupees. And 0 10 rupees or 0 rupee. So that will cost you total 500 rupees only. 1250 rupees are completed, 500 rupee added, will you get 1840 complete? 1840, can you pay 1840 bill by that? No, you cannot now, because 1250 plus 500 is 1750 only, 1700 something only. You have to pay a 1800 bill. That is why clearly all being 20 will not work. Then all being 20 is the best case now, or the maximum money that you can accumulate is when all of them are 20 rupee notes. So if there are lesser 20 rupee notes, that will be lesser than 500 rupee. Are you getting that logic? You cannot try all the permutation combination. You have to think about this best case scenario where all of them are 20 rupees. I mean all remaining 25 notes are 20 rupee notes. That will only cost you 500 rupee and that will not add up to 1840. It is much below 1840. That is why first statement is not correct. All of you are understanding? More clearly I have mentioned it here. 25 notes of 50 rupee means 25 into 50, 1250. Remaining amount, if you want, you can find it. That is 590 rupee. But all being 20 rupee also will not cost you 590. It will only be 500. That is why first statement is impossible. Is it clear to all of you? Then do the same for second statement and third statement. Second statement, 35 notes of 20 rupee. 35 notes of 20 rupee means 35 into 20, 700 rupees. So remaining amount will be how much? 1840 minus 700. 1840 is the total bill to be paid. So remaining is 1140. That to be filled by 50 rupee and 10 rupee. How many remaining notes are there? 35 notes completed means to complete 50 notes, 15 notes are there. What is the best case possible? All being 50, because among 50 and 10, 50 is better, na? Or 50 give you more money. So remaining 15 being 50, again mental math or speed math. 15 into 100 is 1500. 15 into 50 is 750. The remaining amount is 1140, not 750 or much more than 750. So the best case scenario where all remaining are 50 rupee notes also will not give you anywhere close to 1140. That is why any other cases won't work at all. So second statement is also wrong. All of you are getting this? Then do the same for third statement also. 20 notes of 10 rupee. 20 notes of 10 rupee means 20 into 10, 200. Remaining amount will be what? 1640. 1640 means, okay, now listen very carefully. 20 notes of 10 rupee means 200. Remaining is 1640. 1640, let's take the best case scenario. 20 notes completed, total 50 notes means remaining 30 notes. Best case scenario is 30 into 50. Best case scenario is 30 into 50. 30 into 50 means 1500. 1500. Best case scenario also does not give you 1640 remaining money. That itself says that. Third statement is wrong. Na? All of you are understanding why third statement is wrong? 20 notes of 10 rupee will not help you. So first, second and third can be eliminated. All clear? So as I have told before many times, you have to be flexible with the method. Instead of mathematical direct method, we have taken this iteration technique. Iteration technique to do this. Iteration technique have different ways in different chapters, but here the iteration technique can be done this way. All clear? And one more improvisation you can do if you are using the options properly. When you got that first statement is wrong, any option with first statement not there, which of the following are not correct is asked. Which of the following is not correct is asked. So first one is clearly not correct. First one is clearly not correct. So second and three only is wrong because first is clearly not correct. Now second not correct means first and second only not correct is possible. First and third only will not be correct because we understood already that first and second is already not correct. Yeah, still actually two options only eliminated. That is why you have to still try third option because the nature of the options are so. If the nature of the options were a little more easier, you could have eliminated earlier. That is what I tried to convey. But here you have to try third statement anyway, because not correct is asked. Yeah, that is one thing I want to remind all of you. Whichever exam you are attempting, these kinds of things you should take care of. When you read in panic, this word not you can miss. So before going to exam itself, make a deliberate decision that I will cross check or I will check for these kinds of traps in the question. Not seeing the word like nots or incorrect instead of correct. So those kinds of things, please make sure that you don't make such mistakes, because such mistakes are so silly mistakes that even after the exam also we feel very bad about those kinds of mistakes. So make a decision that you will double check the keywords. Okay, so I hope all of you understood this question. Very good question. So option D is the correct answer. First, second and third, all three are not correct. Then try the next question, a 2022 question itself. From this chapter in CSAT 2022, about 4 questions were asked from this chapter only. Miscellaneous monetary problems. And in other exams also very similar questions are asked. Those of you are watching me live, if you are feeling that this initiative is good, please do hit the like button, because according to the YouTube algorithm, that is how YouTube will recommend this video to more people, and I definitely like more people to learn through this initiative, because I am also trying to take out a good amount of time to prepare for this course and to deliver this course in the best way possible from my side. So do support this initiative. Not only this initiative, any initiative that is trying to help students, do support it. Okay, try this question, all of you. One more thing, yesterday actually due to health issues I could not take session. Instead of yesterday's class, this Saturday class will be there. According to the schedule, this like Monday to Friday is the live classes in this course, but this Saturday class will be there. Sunday also class will be there, same timing itself. So because tomorrow I won't be able to take class because I will be traveling in this time, so I don't want to change the time of the course. That is why yesterday and tomorrow's session, instead Saturday and Sunday classes will be there, same timing, 8:30 p.m. And those of you who are new to this platform, if you want to get updates from us for all the upcoming live lectures, you can hit the bell icon after subscribing the channel. Then YouTube will remind you whenever I go live in this platform. Okay, so this question, due to lack of time, I will start explaining. Some of you got an answer. Let's see. A has some coins. He gives half of the coins and 2 more to B. B gives half of the coins and 2 more to C. C gives half of the coins and 2 more to D. The number of coins D has now is the smallest 2-digit number. What is the smallest 2-digit number? 10 is the smallest 2-digit number, na? So D is having 10 coins with D. That is what the question is saying. So D is the last person, he is having 10 coins. How many coins does A have in the beginning? A is the first person. How many coins A had? That is the question. So A, B, C, D, these are the 4 people. D is having 10 coins. Okay, this question, let me tell you, this question for a math background student or a person who is good in math can do in multiple ways. Like direct method is better, because if you are able to assume let x be the required unknown and solve, if you are good or fast in doing that, direct method is better. But if your mathematical background is not that strong, what I will suggest you is backward induction method. Mathematical direct method is one way of doing it. Backward induction is another way of doing it. I will show you both. Whichever you feel comfortable, you can take that. Some of you, when I tell multiple methods for the same question, you feel confused which to choose. Which is comfortable for you, choose it. I mean, which you feel is easy and easy to calculate or faster to calculate and easy to comprehend, that one you can choose. Exactly, Sachin. Okay, so first method is let x be the required unknown, like you did in school days. Let x be the required unknown. The A have how many coins in the beginning? X coins. He gives half of the coins and 2 more to B means x by 2 coins he is giving to B and 2 more to B means how many coins B will have? X by 2 plus 2. Half of x plus 2. Now B gives half of the coins and 2 more to C means half of this plus 2. Half of this means half into x by 2 plus 2 plus 2. So if you open up the brackets, that is x by 4 plus, this is why I told you, if you are good in math, these steps can be like bypassed. You don't have to write this step, you can directly write this step. Otherwise, writing all this step is very time consuming. So that you decide whether you can bypass those steps. So x by 4 plus 3. I hope all of you are understanding, because multiplying with half, x by 2 into 2, x by 2 into half is x by 4 plus 2 by 2 is 1 plus 2. So x by 4 plus 3 will be the number of coins C has. Now C is doing what? C is doing similar. C give half of the coins and 2 more. X by 4 half, x by 4 plus 3 half. That is x by 8 plus 3 by 2. In one step I am writing. If you are not comfortable with that, you can write one more step to understand, just like this. And that x by 8 plus 3 by 2 plus 2. 2 more coins. That means that is equal to 10 coins. That is equal to 10. Now simplifying this, you will get the answer. Simplifying this, you will get the answer. So for simplifying it, 3 by 2 plus 2 is 1.5 plus 2, that is 3.5, that is 7 by 2. Taking LCM, x by 8 plus 7 by 2 equal to 10. Taking LCM, you will get 8 in the denominator, and x plus 28 equal to 10, that is x plus 28 equal to 80. That is x is equal to 52. This is the mathematical direct method. How many of you understood this? Please respond in the chat. If you feel not comfortable with understanding this question, I will show you another method, that is backward induction method. Backward induction method is very simple. It requires lesser calculation, but you have to think a bit more to understand it in the beginning. Once you get comfortable with that approach, many questions can be done super fast with this. And let me tell you, backward induction should be done when the initial value is unknown and final value is known to us. That is how to decide which method to use when. When final value is known to us and initial value is unknown to us. Here initial value is unknown and final value is known to us. In that case, you can use backward induction methods. Backward induction method is like a Christopher Nolan movie. It starts from the last scene and goes to the first scene, most of the Christopher Nolan movie. So D is having smallest 2-digit number, that is 10 rupee. Start from there. How? D has 10 rupee with D now. From where D got this 10 rupee? Because C gave him the money. D didn't have any money with D. C gave all the money to D. How much? C start from the last step here also. C finally gave 2 more to D. Before giving that 2 more, D had only 8 coins. Finally he gave 2 coins. That is how it become 10. 8 become 10 by adding 2. Now how that 8? That 8 is half of the coins C had. We are going in the reverse order. So half of the coins C had is 8 means C had double of 8, 16 coins. Those of you are not understanding this, read now forward from here. C gives half of 16, that is 8, and 2 more. 8 plus 2 is 10. So that is making proper sense now. Practice it a bit, it will be comfortable. So 16 coins C had. Now do the same for B also. No mathematical step, it is so logical. B gives half of the coins and 2 more means after giving 2, 16 coins C has. Before giving 2, C has only 14 coins. And that 14 coins is what? Half of B's coins, or B has double of 14, 28 coins with B. Now read it further, read it forward. 28 half given means 14 coins, 2 more given means 16 coins. Making sense, na? Do the same for A again, similar step itself. 2 more to B. So before giving 2 more means A has 2 less coins, that is 26 coins. He gives half of the coins means half of something is 26. Half of what is 26? Half of 52 is 26. And that is the initial value and that is the answer, 52. If you remember in the direct method also the answer was 52. And this is much faster and much better if you are convinced with this. If you are not convinced with this, go for the other method. For the time's sake, I am just limiting this discussion here. That method or this method, one of the method is clear or not, or which is more preferable, can you please comment or put in the chat, because that will help me to understand which method more students prefer. The direct method, more steps I have given here. If you want, you can read later. So then this question was another question which was asked in 2022 PYQ. Please try this. We have to discuss 2 more questions. Please try it super fast. Second one. Okay, thank you for the feedback. Second one, so good to hear. I will try to give you a separate lecture series or at least one lecture on this 15 shortcut approaches, how to decide them or how to choose the right method or which all are the right method. Regarding that, if possible, we will start a series or at least 1 or 2 lectures on that. Okay, Shruti, Mahalakshmi, Charu, Learn and Learn, Varsha and all of you. Thank you for the feedback. Because if you are watching me recorded also, your feedbacks are very valuable because you people are not attending live. So the only way you can communicate with me or only way I can understand your perspectives or your opinions is by the comment section. So please comment your feedbacks. Okay, so this question, due to lack of time, I will start explaining. 5 friends PQ, XYZ purchase some notebooks. The relevant information is given below. So 5 statements are given. If each notebook is priced 40, then what is the total cost of all notebooks? First of all, I will tell you some points of improvisation. In this question, whether that improvisation can be done or not, that you can check. Yeah, actually, 2 options are hidden. Actually, I'm not using a green screen setup because now I'm traveling for the last 5 days. Green screen setup classes from next lecture onwards, it will be green screen setup. So these minor setting issues and all, please adjust for these 2 lectures. Or let me see, I will just readjust the slide because we have to check whether the options will be helpful to eliminate or do some other methods. I'll just, okay, hope the all 4 options are visible now. Let's continue. So if each notebook is priced 40 means 1 notebook 40, total number of notebooks is P's notebook plus Q's notebooks plus X notebook plus Y's notebook plus Z notebooks. So adding all that is the number of notebooks. Every notebook 40 rupee means that sum into 40 is the answer, or 40 times something is the answer. A number which is a multiple of 40 can only be the answer. If in case only one option was a multiple of 40, that could have been taken as the answer directly without any further simplification or any further solution. But here, unfortunately or purposefully, the question paper setter have put all 4 options multiples of 40. So that won't work. But what I am trying to say is, some case or some questions, the options will be so supportive that you can eliminate all 3 options or all remaining wrong options super fast. Instead of selecting the correct answer, rejecting the wrong options may be easier in many questions. Okay, anyway, coming back to this question, here the options are not that easy, so we will go for the direct method itself. But direct method also, how you are proceeding is very important. Otherwise, you can beat around the bush and take a lot of time to do this question. Z purchased 8 notebooks more than X did means the number of notebooks Z purchased, if it is Z, it is 8 more than X. Now you can write equations like this and then solve using the linear equation solving techniques you have learned in the 7th standard, 8th standard or 9th standard. But what I will suggest you is read the question as a whole, then it will be easy to understand without even writing the equation or without proceeding with any of the algebraic solution. If you look at it, we need to find x value, z value, p value, q value, x value na, or y value na. So here this sentence have z and x in it, this have p and q in it, this have p and q in it, these two sentences have p and q in it. So let us start from that only. P and q together 21, so p plus q is 21, but q again, let me tell you one thing. If you are finding it difficult to comprehend, you can write the equation. Writing the equation is not the problem I am trying to tell. Mathematically solving it is a problem. You can look into it and get the meaning of it and then easily solve it. P plus q is 21. Q purchased 5 notebooks less than P means, when you see this equation itself without writing that equation, you can say Q purchased 5 notebooks less than P did. So Q value is 5 less than P. So instead of Q, you can directly write or think in your mind it is P minus 5. Then mathematically or logically. This I am not compelling you to logically do it because it is not that easy in exam hall without writing this equation. So you can write minimum steps. That is what I am trying to say. So 2p minus 5 is equal to 21. So taking minus 5 to the other side, 2p is equal to 26 and p is equal to 13. You can minimize the steps if you practice well, but as I want to make you all convinced, I am writing few more steps. So P is 13. All of you understood this. Please respond. P is 13. So P is 13 means Q purchased 5 notebook less than P did means. So P is 13. So Q will be 5 notebook lesser, that is 8. Q will be 5 notebook lesser, that is 8. And P purchased 5 notebook more than X did. We understood P and Q. Now we are searching for all other statements which have P and Q in it so that it is easy to solve. P purchased 5 notebook more than X did means 13 is 5 more than something. 13 is 5 more than what? 8 itself. So X is also 8. Now we got X means X involved statement also we can take. Connect it. Like connecting dots, you have to connect it. Z purchased 8 notebooks more than X did. So X Z value will be 8 more than X. So 8 plus 8, 16. Finally, which sentence is remaining? X and Y together purchased 28 notebooks. X 8 means Y should be 20 to make it 28. So minimum writing. If you do this way, that will help you to solve it faster. And then add all this, you will get 65. You will get 65. And one notebook 40. So 65 notebooks, 65 into 40. 65 into 40 also do mental math. In this channel, I have given few lectures on speed maths and Vedic maths. If you have time, you can go through it. Otherwise, what I am telling in the class for this particular question, that at least note it down or that at least remember. 65 into 40, you can think like 65 into 10 is 650. 65 into 20 will be double of it. 650 double is 1300. 1300 double will be 20. 65 into 20 is that. So 65 into 40 will be double of 1300. That is 2600. Use very less number of steps. So 2600 will be the answer. I hope it is clear to all of you. So option A is the answer. Now, lack of time, I will discuss this question. All of you try this question super fast. Another money related problem. Okay, due to lack of time, I will start explaining. 4 persons: Alok, Bhupesh, Chandar, Dinesh. Alok, Bhupesh, Chandar, Dinesh. First letters are A, B, C, D. So I'll just tell A, B, C, D. Have a total of 100 rupee among themselves. 100 rupee, again, many permutation combination. 100 can be divided like 25, 25, 25, 25, or many other combinations, right? Alok and Bhupesh, between them have as much money as Chandar and Dinesh between them. So Alok and Bhupesh money added is equal to Chandar and Dinesh money added. But Alok has more money than Bhupesh. Alok money is more than Bhupesh money. Chandar has only half the money than Dinesh. So Chandar has less money than Dinesh. Alok has in fact 5 rupee more than Dinesh. Who has the maximum amount of money? So this is a classic example of a question where it is diverting your attention by unnecessary data or irrelevant data. So you have to be flexible, or you have to understand that many of the data are irrelevant. Elimination by selected statements is the best method. Elimination by substitution is very difficult. Elimination by selected statement. Elimination itself can be done at least in 5 ways. So here elimination by selected statements gives you the answer super fast. Here the question is not asking how much is the amount. Question is only asking which is the maximum amount, or who has the maximum amount. So instead of selecting the correct answer, let's find the reject the wrong answers. How you can reject the wrong answers? Alok has more money than Bhupesh. That means Bhupesh cannot be having the maximum amount of money because Alok above Bhupesh. So at least one person is above Bhupesh with respect to the money they have. So Bhupesh cannot have the maximum amount now. Either Alok or someone else. So Bhupesh is eliminated. For that, this sentence is enough. Chandar has only half the money, half or quarter. Chandar has half the money means Chandar has less money than Dinesh. So Chandar can also not be the topper. For example, if you are saying that after a test, your mark is lesser than your friend mark, means you are not the topper for sure, we can say, because your friend have more mark than you. Same way here, Chandar has only half the money than Dinesh means Dinesh or someone else is the topper. So Chandar cannot be the topper. So option C is eliminated right away. Now Alok has in fact 5 rupee more. 5 rupee or how many rupee? Alok has more money than Dinesh. So Dinesh also is eliminated. So 3 option eliminated. Remaining option is the correct answer. And all these data are irrelevant. Avoiding irrelevant data is very important. 100 rupee total. This statement, all these are diversions. Please skip them. Choosing the right starting point and avoiding irrelevant data is very important. So option A is the answer. Otherwise, if you want to find it, you can find it exactly this way. But that is not the question. That is not the objective of the question paper setter at all. Whether you are smartly using options or not. Many people complain that these questions takes a lot of time. That is because you are not using the right approach. So be flexible with the methods. That is very important. Hope all of you understood this. Zarina, thank you so much. Yeah, in the practice questions, I'm adding CSIR NET PYQs also. In your CSIR NET groups, we are putting those practice materials already. Yeah, those of you are new to the platform, in the description you can find a Telegram channel where you can get the practice questions of the daily lectures. 10 questions minimum of each chapter are posted in the Telegram channel. So you can be part of it and share that Telegram channel with your friends also. Okay, I think the things that we discussed today is clear to all of you. So miscellaneous monetary problems, different types. Each question were of different type. That is why it was time consuming to explain each. And I tried to give you different approaches so that you can be flexible. Again, let me reiterate. Giving different approaches is not to confuse you. You can decide which is better for you because there is no universal method that is best for everyone. Or in most questions, there is no such universal method. But according to your practice, according to your math background, methods can differ. So in general, there are many methods. Some questions, clearly in this question, whatever be the math background, this question, this is the best method. Elimination by selected statement, rejecting options. So that you have to do. More homework questions I will add in the Telegram channel. So if you felt the session is useful, do share it with your friends and do hit the like button. And tomorrow no class, day after tomorrow will be the next lecture. Saturday and Sunday classes will be there. And also CSIR NET aspirants, if you want to be part of a full-length program, you can download our mobile application. The complete course for CSIR NET Part A is available in the mobile application with 55 recorded video covering complete theory, previous year questions, practice questions. And it will be a bilingual course in Hindi and English and with free study materials included. And also, those of you who watched this live, there was no ads in between. YouTube ads were not there. Hope the setting is made right, that there was no ads. Please let me know, so that, as I told, I want you to have uninterrupted learning, because many of you ask me if that is possible. I also, again, this is not an initiative to gain money at all, so I'm trying to make it completely free without any ads also running in YouTube. No ads now. Okay, thank you for the feedback, Sarthak. So in the upcoming lectures also, at least till your exam, there won't be any ads in this playlist, or there won't be any ads in the upcoming lectures at all. Okay, so that's it. I think let's conclude for today if there is no other doubts or anything. And once again, those of you are feeling this lectures or this course useful, do hit the like button and do comment. That will be very helpful, and that will be very motivating for me to continue. To be frank, I'm taking this session at 8:30 p.m. after a lot of toil, or after many other lectures on daily basis are there through my app, also for other institutes also. So it is definitely a strenuous thing to take this session in the end. So as little motivation from all of you will be very much appreciated. Many of you are doing that, but keep motivating. So that is what I want to suggest to all of you. So thank you all. Take care, all of you. Have a good night. See you all in the next class. Bye bye.